Good morning, everybody. It is wonderful to have you all here. It was just about 6 months ago that we announced the Google Lunar X Prize, the largest X Prize ever. The Google Lunar X Prize for us is not just a mission. It's a new way of doing business. It's a new way of inspiring a cadre of math and science engineers, technologists around the planet to dream big, to do with small groups what only nations could do before. This is not just a beginning, it's a great beginning for us. We have an incredible response to the challenge that Google and X Prize have put forth just 6 months ago. Thus far, we have had 567 requests for registration packages, which is incredible. It was in 52 countries until yesterday when Kazakhstan made a request as well, so we're up to 53 countries now. We are proud here today to announce our first 10 fully registered teams. Each of these teams have unique qualities. I expect we're going to see a tremendous diversity and a full range of ages and all kinds. Remember, the average age of engineers that put us on the moon in the 60s was 26 years old. So imagine and get ready to be amazed.
Aero-TV is brought to you by...
Today, there is an affordable, high-performance, easy-to-own and easy-to-operate very light jet designed with you in mind. Far less expensive than any other twin-engine jet to buy, it is also the least expensive to own and operate. It is the Eclipse 500, the jet that's easy to buy, easy to fly, and fun to own. The jet for you.
Now, back to Aero-TV.
I have to tell you, when a couple of weeks ago, Peter told me that there were already 10 teams fully registered for this competition, I was floored. We had no such expectation that a handful of months after announcing what seemed to me like a really ambitious goal of going to the moon, that there would be so much interest, and that there would be teams like these with outstanding qualifications, great diversity from a variety of backgrounds and countries. It's incredible for me to see all of you here today.
Odyssey Moon is a multinational team. We are headquartered in the Isle of Man, the next space superpower. And we strongly believe in the concept of the moon as the 8th continent for humanity. Maybe one of the teams competing will actually prove that it is the 8th continent of the Earth. And we believe that the efforts of Odyssey Moon and the other competitors will help open up the moon for the benefit of all humanity, a goal that we are truly dedicated to. We look forward to cooperation, and competition, and we think that together we truly will pave the way for humanity to the moon.
Science is fundamental. Research is science, needs brain, but heart is very important, and enthusiasm. Incredible things are done by heart first and together by mind. In the goal of obtaining the strong cooperation in a nice cooperative competition, we offer to Google our thanks and our proposal that the young heart of Italy will be involved in this project.
Not only do we believe we can complete this mission, but we believe we can repeat this mission. And that's the point, a repeatable, sustainable business model which brings the experience of space and the benefits from space back to all on Earth.
We believe the Google Lunar X Prize will change the way the world looks at space exploration. It is a true paradigm shift, an opportunity for a paradigm shift in how we view space. And the sense that it's an international competition really speaks to the global nature and the globalization of our world.
Your children will go to moon to have tea someday. And it is in that spirit that Chanda initiative has been launched.
So ask not what your planet can do for you, but ask what you can do for your planet.
Aero-TV is brought to you by... Cirrus aircraft have always been easy to fly. Now they're easier than ever to buy. A complete line of ownership programs gives you everything you need to purchase, trade, finance, lease, insure, and warranty your Cirrus. There's even an ownership program for non-pilots. The Cirrus Access Pilot can teach you how to fly, or fly the plane for you. Find out more at www.cirrusdesign.com. Cirrus, for the love of flying. Now, back to Aero-TV.
Everything we're doing has been done before. All we have to do is make it smaller, less massive, and less expensive, and we can put something on the moon. It should be within the reach of anybody.
By any chance, were you thinking about this before this prize was announced?
I've been thinking about this since I was about 3 years old. I grew up in Waveland, Mississippi, and Huntsville, Alabama, and I was surrounded by rocket scientists, and all of my friends were, their parents worked at NASA or one of the aerospace companies in Huntsville. So I grew up with dreams of building a city on the moon. I'm not sure we're going to get there right away, but eventually we will.
You know, the moon is an 8th continent. It's floating just offshore. It has enormous resources and wealth, not just materially, but psychologically and emotionally for humanity, helping humanity get off planet Earth, the single point of failure, and become a multi-planet species. So there's a lot of inspiration, and a lot of it has to do with doing things together as one species. The moon, by nature, has to involve international, intercultural collaboration.
So here we are at the beginning. We have 10 teams with tremendous diversity and a number of different approaches. Each of them has a great story. I hope you'll go to our Google Lunar X Prize.org website to learn more about the teams. They are going to be encouraged to provide video and blogs and constant information to pull in the youth from around the planet to dream with them and go to the moon with them.
It's great. I'm stoked, and I'm excited that we have the Pete Conrad Spirit of Innovation Award to create an avenue for kids to participate, and some amazing prize structures for them. So it's all good. It's all good, and to have people going back to the moon, well, it's my candle.
So there you have it. 10 people have taken up the gauntlet. They want to go to the moon. Who doesn't? The key is these folks might actually get there. 10 solid competitors from around the world. This is not just folks that used to work for NASA or have friends who are rocket scientists. These are people with dreams and visions and goals and extraordinary courage. They're going to the moon. And through the Google Lunar X Prize and all the multimedia aspects that are inherent in that particular program, so will you. In the future, let's keep an eye on this. We're going to be visiting the teams. We're going to be working with these people closely. And through our good friend, Dr. Peter Diamandis of X Prize, we're going to be able to give you the inside scoop on all things Google Lunar X Prize and beyond. For the Aero-News Network and Aero-TV, I'm Jim Campbell.